Hello and welcome to Robin Minds Plus. My name is Desmond, and in this episode we are spotlighting a few of the superstars that were recognized on Wine and Jazz's new establishment list. We're joined by a superstar actor, Chimezie Imo. Good day.
Good day, superstar where?
No, it's first reading your profile and reading what was said about you. The last line says, you cannot leave this one out of the picture when discussing Nollywood's rising stars. And the movie you starred in is now on Netflix and all of that. So how does all of this make you feel?
First of all, being featured on Wine and Jazz, 50 most, what's the name again? New establishment list was humbling for me as an actor, because I always feel like I'm not doing enough.
Why
but that's a good push. It pushes me to do more. You know, let me just say I don't pay attention to the accolades. I just keep pushing. So when I saw that, my friend brought that to my attention. It was such a humbling feeling for me to know that Wine and Jazz, for the third time, recognizes me to be part of that list. So thanks so much.
Well, you've been doing great work. You got into the film industry in 2014, I believe.
Yes.
And then you starred in MTV Shuga.
Yeah.
Which I'm a big fan of. But then, so why do you feel you're not doing enough?
I have a vision. I have where I want to be, and I'm not there yet. I'm not saying I haven't. I'm not. It's just a way of telling myself, Chimezie, you have a long way to go. Even when people are saying you're doing so good, don't listen, keep going. You're not there yet, keep going. So that has just been my motivation. You have a long way to go, so just keep going.
So you have a long way to go.
Long way to go.
And it has always been film for you.
Yes. It
So
has always been film.
How did it start?
A few years ago, I was part of a reality show, Next Movie Star reality show. And I emerged first runner-up for that year. I've forgotten what year exactly. It's been long, and that was how it started. I thought, okay. And I was quite very petite there. I was so small. I mean, I'm still petite though. And every other contestant were all big from different countries. I'm like, So when I emerged that, I'm like, okay, I think this is it for me. And I was done with school. I moved to Lagos and started attending auditions, and MTV Shuga happened. And it's just been like that since then.
Do you think you've been typecast in Nollywood?
To be honest, no. To be honest, no. Because a
few of your movies I've seen, there's a particular way you're portrayed in the movie. So for you're in Casanova.
Yes.
So there was a way you were portrayed in that movie. MTV Shuga, there's a way you're portrayed. Do you think you've been typecast? Because you play it so well, you get all of those emotions, but then do you think you've been typecast?
First of all, being typecast is not a bad thing. In the acting world, it's not a bad thing, because even people in Hollywood get typecast. Taraji P. Henson gets typecast. They know what her strength is. Viola Davis, they know what her strength is.
So you think that's your strength?
Yes, I think that's my strength. Channeling lots of emotions, you know, like, oh, you need a young guy who can channel emotions, Chimezie Imo, call him, he's the guy for you. So it's fine to be typecast in a certain kind of way, but I've been opportune to play different characters, like the high school, the university guy, you know, the poor boy, the rich guy, you know, I've been able to switch between roles like that.
So what's your dream role? What would be your dream role? Like, I remember watching an interview on Robin Minds and with Ibuka, but this time it was hosted by Sabila Kinshaya, and the host asked Beverly what her dream role would be, and she said to be a James Bond girl. So what would be your dream role?
My dream role, and I see that coming soon, I don't know when, I would want to be deaf and dumb in a film and play the lead and not say a word from start to finish. I haven't done that before. I want to do that.
You could do a monologue in a minute. Let's see how that works.
I mean, like, not say a word in the film,
no.
Carry the film from start to finish.
From start to finish?
Yes.
So it's all your eyes, and we'll have to pay attention to your eyes and your hands.
I guess. It's going to be crazy, but I want to do that.
You've been in a lot of movies, and some of those movies you have like lots of screen time, like you said. And how drastically has your life changed?
Drastically? Has it changed?
No, since since 2014.
2014.
After the reality TV show and your first film, and all the way to MTV Shuga, Nimbe, and the others, and now Kasala, which is more your market has gone up.
It's more screen time. People get to see more
on Netflix because you're now open to. First, MTV Shuga has a wide audience across Africa and even the world, but now being on Netflix is more. It's bigger. So, how's your life changed? How's all of these changed your life?
Well, for me, the most important part of all of this is seeing my dream come closer to me, seeing me living my dream. That's like the most important part. Other things are just by the side. Sometimes I walk up to a restaurant, I'm like, oh, I think I know you. You're an actor. I know we get.
I think I did it. I could like I'm a big fan, so I could remember you, but then I did not want to seem rude, so I was like, I think I know you, but then you're looking like, yeah. But how often do you get all of those people that genuinely know you come into you and just like, I think I know you, and then you have to reintroduce yourself?
First of all, I don't expect people to know me.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like I haven't done so much. I feel like I haven't done much, so I don't expect. So if you come up to me and say, I know you, I'm like, oh really? I'm honored. To be honest, I'm honored. People think they know me. Okay. I think the height of it was when I was driving in traffic and one guy selling gala.
Bros, I don't see you.
I was shocked. I'm like, what's the problem? I said, bros, I know you. So I mean, all of that is by the side, but seeing my dream come close to me, seeing me realizing living my dream is the most important part. And since 2014, every day I see me achieving my dreams, even though I still have a long way to go. So.
Yeah, even though you have a long way to go, and then you're already on the path. Like a lot of people know you. You can't just walk on the street and meet 10, and you won't get like 10 waves.
I pray.
But then, what's been the most exciting job you've taken on? We understand that the job that would excite you the most is you playing deaf and dumb. But then, of all your jobs, what has been the most exciting and challenging? That's
hard. That's hard because I've been blessed with lots of exciting jobs, and even if they don't start up exciting for me, I try to make it exciting for myself, because that's the only way I can be comfortable, and being comfortable is the only way I can deliver as an actor. So, a huge number of my jobs have been exciting to me. Not all. There's some jobs where you just want it to end. But a huge number of my jobs have been exciting. But for challenging, I love a good challenge. And when I read a script, if it's challenging enough, I lose my appetite, and that's when I know I want to be on this job. I'm unable to eat. And
you're unable to eat.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm always so anxious and so nervous when I read a good script, and that is when I know this is for you. That's the sign. It's been like that, and it happened when I got Nimbe. I read the script. I was like, oh my god.
There's a lot of conversation about that movie.
I got Debayo. I'm like, no, I must do this. Even Kasala, I had conversations with the director. Why do you want me to do this? Because it was a very sensitive scene, and she said, Chimezie, I trust you're the only one who can pull this off.
Comments like that, how does that make you feel, getting comments like that?
It's a lot of burden. It's a lot of burden, but it makes me feel like there's something that I'm doing that is right. So it's a good feeling.
So, but does all of that come with some certain levels of pressure?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
And how do you handle it?
Like I said, I love a good challenge. If it's challenging, bring it on. Let's do it.
And then you just be like,
we'll figure out a way.
But then finally, let's talk about Nollywood. So you've been in Nollywood for 6 years now.
No, 6 years. 2004, 5, 6, yeah.
6
Pretty
years.
much, yeah.
How excited are you about the industry? What are your thoughts about the structure? And for music, there's a new new school artists on the rise, and then they're pushing online and using stream platforms. But for Nollywood, there are some big people. There are people that even you look up to and all of that. And then there's the new rising stars, the new faces of Nollywood. But then the people at the top have conversations about the industry just gets a B. But then you down. What are your thoughts about Nollywood?
The industry still get as it be, actually. But thank God, the last 10 years Nollywood has been good. Thank God that we get to see our movies on Netflix. People get to see. Thank God that there are more opportunities for young filmmakers who would want to work with young and upcoming actors and give people like us the opportunity for people to see. So and I'm hopeful that in 5-10 years from now, it's going to take a different shape. It's not going to be the same faces on screen all the time. The pay is going to be better. The treatment is going to be better. Yeah. So it still gets as it be, but it's getting really good, better than it used to be.
No,
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. Better than it used to be.
Yeah.
But for you right now, is it more about visibility than the money?
For me?
Yeah, for you. Because now you're like, the conversation we're having, everything is always tilted to more screen time and visibility. So how important is that for you in deciding certain jobs? Because there are some, you might have been in some jobs that you're not like, okay. But then is it about the visibility? What would this do for my brand pushing forward? Or the money, or both? Yeah.
It's sad because it's hard to say in Nollywood now. It's about Nollywood is about numbers. It's sad. So you have to do like 100 film before you can get into Oshodi market and people can recognize you. You get what I'm saying? It's not like in Hollywood where you can just do one Harry Potter and you're blown everywhere, and you can chill in your house for another 5 years before you do the next film. So it's like, but for me, it's doing the work. Doing the work. I just want to do the work. I'm not saying the money is important. I need money. Are you joking? Bills. The bills in Lagos. Like, it's like our government find new ways to make our lives stressful. So the bills keep piling up. But for me, it's about the work. I just want to do the work. I just want to do the work and do it well. I want to be on great projects, But I want the money too.
All right. He wants the money too. So thank you so much. But I don't know if we should have this conversation because finally, I think I've said finally like twice now already. So there's a finally.
Okay.
So conversation about emotions. For you, it has been great talking about emotions. And now for Nollywood, or for most careers, there's a dream, there's a way a man is portrayed that you're strong. Even in the Nigerian society, that a man is supposed to be strong. But then one of the videos, reading your profile and what Wanaja wrote about you, it was on toxic masculinity, a video you made talking about toxic masculinity. How's that impacted your career, and what are your thoughts about toxic masculinity? Just generally manning up.
Yeah, I mean, growing up as a Nigerian or an African or a black African, we're told as a man you have to act a certain way, you have to talk a certain way. There's this responsibility that's just inherited as a man on you, and it has driven most boy child into robbery, drugs, depression, suicide. And I was so excited when a friend of mine, Steven Chooks, called me to be part of his play, The Man.
Yeah.
And that was when I did a video on my on my Instagram, because I loved the idea, and I felt it was time that mindset changed, because I have friends who don't talk about things that bother them because they be mad, and they end up doing the wrong thing. They end up getting into depression, even suicide. I actually lost a friend from suicide.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and it was hard, even for me. And I kept asking, why did you not talk to somebody? Why do you think? Why do you think as a man it's wrong to be broke? And you're so, I cannot. So that mindset, that pressure has to go. It has to go. And as an actor, I feel I have to use my own medium to say it for whoever cares to listen.
But does it play out in Nollywood?
Desmond, to be honest with you, you know, it was hard for me starting up in Hollywood, in Nollywood. It was hard because, first of all, I wasn't built to be, I wasn't muscular. Like, starting up, I was young. I was young, I was 5'8". I wasn't the Nollywood kind of guy physique. So getting roles for me was based on my talent, nothing solely. And sometimes they tell me, casting directors, they tell you, we wish you were taller, we wish you were this, we wish you were light skinned, we wish you were built, you know, and that almost broke me. But there were some times where I got through auditions and I get roles and it's based on my talent. So I decided to work on my talent more. I can't get taller than this, I'm 28. You know, I can't kill myself in the gym 100 times a day before I'll now look like, well, I don't know, just because, you know, so I said to myself, you know what, sorry to use the word, screw that. Roles that are for me will come, and they've been coming, and I'm happy that I get roles not based on how I look, but based on what
you can deliver.
What I can deliver.
I feel you answered that so brilliantly, and I'm super proud of having this conversation with you. And once again, congratulations on being featured as featured on the Wine and Jazz new establishment list. And we can't wait to see what the next 5 years holds for you. Hope that doesn't come with any form of pressure.
No, like I said, I work well under pressure, so it's fine.
But you've never worked in corporate, like in any corporate firm, because I feel when people are applying to corporate jobs, one of the things that they put in their CVs is like, oh, I work so I'm like, so pressure. I'm like, okay, all right.
No, it only makes me want to work more. It only makes me want to push more. It only makes me want to attend more auditions, more readings, and, you know, train myself. I mean, I don't have any formal training as an actor. I'm a science student. I didn't go to any acting school.
Science student, look at that.
Yeah.
What?
So sometimes I would say is it right to say I'm self-trained? YouTube is my training school. You know, so it pushes me to want to learn more, and, you know, because the market is tough. Young boys and young girls, they are strong these days in the acting industry. They can act. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Chimezie. It's been fun having this conversation with Chimezie Imo. You can check the list on Wine and Jar, and also do show him some love in the comment section.
Yeah.
See you on the next episode. Bye.